Buenos frickin' dias, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I am already in the tractor, and that is not because this is a clever intro. It is because I forgot to film the intro. I'm sorry. Things just happen fast around here, and you know, what happens, happens. But here we are. Please enjoy. Alright, so tacos have been had, and we received our marching orders. We gotta go to the Barden 5-yard, get 8370 RT number 3 ready to rock and roll. We gotta take it south, and then we gotta hook onto the chisel. We gotta get the chisel ready to go, and then we can start chiseling. My chariot awaits. Oil's ready to rock. Hydraulic fluid's ready to rock. This fine piece of equipment over here is called a lamb plane. This is our largest lamb plane. The problem with a lamb plane, though, is it's carrying all that dirt with it while it's leveling, which creates a lot of compaction. Our job today is to run the chisel to alleviate said compaction. Some people would honestly call what we're gonna be doing today a ripper, because we're gonna be going anywhere between 12 and 16 inches deep. I'll see you guys when we get to the Cantro.
An eternity later.
Rolling into the Cantro. Here's my chisel. We're gonna get her hooked up. I think I'm gonna want hydraulic number 1. I don't think I've ever gotten this right. Okay. Oh. I'm on the wrong side. Lol. I think it's safe to say that the Toolbox Spring is gone.
An eternity later.
There we go. First try. Our track spacing is only 11 feet. That's a problem. Wow. We don't even own a plow. What in the heck? We don't want that. We want chisel. New work. Update track spacing. Okay. 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 Alright, the first thing I'm gonna do is see if I can... Okay, we're in 27. So, okay, we're at the Cantro. Oh, I have already done this. Nice. I have... What is this? What is happening? North. Oh, so this is the north headland. We're gonna need a new track. Okay, so if this is 65. 65 plus 90 is 155. And then we're gonna want 5 degrees from that this way. Okay, so if this is, okay, this is 65, that means this is 155. We want 160. Okay, so we're gonna make new track, A plus heading, chisel 1. Okay, okay, set A 165. Yep, perfect. Okay, done. Okay, let's give her some gas here. Bring the ground a little bit. I think I want to go over kind of in the middle of the field because I don't want want to dust out the lettuce that's behind us. We go right here. Auto track engaged. So if we come over here, let's see, where is we're doing 40% engine load. So I want that around 70. So let's kick her up to 4 miles an hour. That's kind of 60. I don't really want to go any faster than 4. So I think I'm gonna drop the chisel down a little more. I don't want her all the way in the ground because I'm gonna have to do 2 passes. So I think I'll start there-ish. No, I wonder, I'm just gonna float the hydraulic. All right, so that's as low as it's gonna go. This is what I was talking about with the land plane compaction. That chisel only wants to go a little bit in the ground because it's pretty firm on the top. But I think on the second pass it'll be it'll go in the ground a lot easier. Something else I want to do is set up. Oh yeah, see that's just kind of excessive. I'm not gonna lie. Let's drop that down to 5. So we don't blow up a cylinder. Okay, good. And then I'm gonna set this to 2 seconds. So that, 2, there we go. I can count, guys, trust me. Okay, I'm gonna set that to 2 seconds. So then hopefully I can just click the lever back and it'll work. Click it back. Look at that. Right on the money. I was talking about earlier with the angles and whatnot. Normally, the first pass with the chisel is with the beds. And then the second pass is perpendicular. It makes it easier for the lister driver. The lister driver is the one who puts the beds in. It makes it easier for the lister driver to drive straight if we go perpendicular. However, this ranch, Cantro, I don't know why, but the soil behaves very strangely. If you go parallel with the beds, the first pass, second pass doesn't take out those chisel marks. At the Cantro, we have to go at a slight angle from perpendicular the first pass, and then directly perpendicular the second pass. So that's what we're doing here. This is the first pass, and we're going at a slight angle. Some romaine over here to the right, and the way the wind's blowing, we got the dust going this way, so that's why we got to work this side. We won't dust this out, but if we try to go on this other side on the left, we'll dust out that red lettuce field, iceberg. We've got some more romaine to the north, but fortunately we do not have a south wind right now, so that is not going to be a problem. Alright, that's the first pass done. We're going to get to work on the second here in a bit. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I can tell. Here on the second pass, it's going into the ground much better. We're getting down to exactly where we want that soil worked in preparation for the lister. thank you to all the new subscribers. Amazing. We're over 100 now. We're big time in it. If you're watching this now and you're not subscribed, what are you doing with your life? What would your mother say? Subscribe.
An eternity later.
Morning, guys. It is 2 days, I think, 2 days later. Somehow, in the last 48 hours, somebody unhooked the chisel, put the tractor that we were using in the yard, then put on a new tractor, or a different tractor, and hooked it back up and just left it where it was. Now, I think somebody had mentioned something about the tractor that we were running, 8370 RT number 3, is no longer under warranty. And this one, I believe, is under warranty. So that's what we're doing, just in case, you know, I blow a final drive or a transmission. We don't want to be responsible for $150,000 in repairs, because that would be really bad. Engine's off right now because doing a little software update here. Oh, by the way, speaking of new tractors, Gen 5 monitor. Oh yeah, freaking flat screen TV. Anyway, software update. So I gotta click accept, I guess. What? Oh, install. Accept. Next. 20 minutes?
An eternity later.
Okay, thank goodness it's finally done and we're ready to rock and roll. As you can see, guys, the dust is going to the west or to the left. The other day it was going the other way, so it was going this way towards that head lettuce. So that's why we come in the morning, or we only work that half of the field. We come in the morning so we don't dust out the lettuce. Got the whole first pass done. Now I gotta do the second. They're cutting that field now that I was talking about earlier. Alright, I'm just doing inrows that now, and after that we'll be done. Rest of the week is pretty much gonna be the same, so I won't bore you with that. That'll be all for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Toodles.